Systemic lupus erythematosus. As you all know, this is a multi-system autoimmune disease. Autoantibodies are made against a variety of autoantigens which form immune complexes, and inadequate clearance results in a host of immune responses which cause tissue inflammation and damage. Butterfly rash, which is typical of this disease, spares nasolabial folds. Fatigue and low-grade joint pains can be constant and not particularly associated with active inflammatory disease, whereas fever, weight loss, and mild lymphadenopathy may occur during flares of disease activity. Think of SLE whenever someone has a multi-system disorder and raised ESR but normal CRP. And in a case of diagnosed SLE, if CRP is raised, think of infection, serositis, or arthritis. Raynaud's phenomena may antedate other symptoms by months or years, and features in favor of secondary Raynaud's phenomena include age at the onset more than 25 years, absence of family history, and male gender. Joint erosion is not a feature of SLE. Joint deformities may arise as a result of tendon damage. Ligament sac endocarditis may occur in SLE. It is not due to infection, but due to accumulation of sterile, fibrin-containing vegetations on the heart valves. Sulfonamides or the oral contraceptive pills may worsen idiopathic SLE. More than 95% patients have positive antinuclear antibodies. Therefore, this test is highly sensitive. High anti-double-stranded DNA antibody titer is highly specific for the disease, but it is positive in only 60% of cases of SLE. Antibodies against extractable nuclear antigen like anti-Smith antibodies, anti-Rho, anti-La, and anti-RNP antibodies are positive in 20 to 30% of cases. SLE may be associated with antiphospholipid antibody syndrome, so test anticardiolipin antibodies and lupus anticoagulant in appropriate cases like a female with recurrent abortions and positive APTT test. 3 tests which are used to monitor the disease activity are anti-DS-DNA antibody titers, complement C3 and C4 levels, and ESR. Low C3, C4 denotes consumption of complement, hence low C3 and C4, and raised C3d and C4d, which are degradation products of C3 and C4, denotes the disease activity. However, it should be remembered that C3 and C4 can be low in inherited complement deficiency. So studies of other family members can help to differentiate inherited deficiency from complement consumption in active disease. Anti-double-stranded DNA and anti-Smith antibodies have high specificity for SLE and correlates with disease activity, but they are also a predictor of nephritis and hemolytic anemia in SLE. False positive VTRL test can occur in SLE, which has very high sensitivity but low specificity. Drug-induced lupus can be caused by more than 80 different types of drugs, but the common drugs associated with this include isoniazid, hydralazine, procainamide, quinidine, chlorpromazine, minocycline, phenytoin, anti-TNF agents. It is associated with anti-histone antibodies in 95% of cases and rarely affect kidneys and CNS. Skin and lung signs prevail in drug-induced lupus. The disease remits if the drug is stopped. Conditions in which ANA are elevated include SLE, rheumatoid arthritis, scleroderma, Sjogren's syndrome, mixed connective tissue disease, polymyositis and dermatomyositis, and drug-induced lupus.